Hi everyone, this is Irina from Healnlearn.com. Today we're talking about reprogramming your mind. I'm going to share 3 ways in which you can reprogram your mind, or rather 3 methods. So stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and also hit the bell button for new videos coming up. And we have 2-3 videos, sometimes more, coming up from all of our experts on Healnlearn.com. So you would right off the bat ask, why would I want to reprogram my mind? There's nothing wrong with my mind. Yeah, sure, there's nothing wrong with your mind. But your mind is what controls your reality. And I'm not talking about your conscious mind. Because if you could consciously control it, you wouldn't have a problem with your job, you wouldn't have a problem with your business, you wouldn't have a problem with your relationship. Everything would be okay that you could consciously control. The problem is, you cannot. Anything that is created in your unconscious mind as programming can be solved from the unconscious mind. The thing is, the problems are not created from the place we find ourselves in right now. They are created, or rather, the problems are indeed created in the now, but the core reason for them stems in our childhoods when we were being unconsciously programmed. The basic programming happens between your birth and the 7th year of age. Sometimes they say till the 11th year of age. Therefore, in many cultures, they say your upbringing matters. It matters what your parents have done to you from the age up to 6. All right, so let's dive right in. How to solve this problem of going and changing your subconscious mind. There are many ways. One of the earliest methods that was introduced was by Jose Silva. I've talked about him many times, and it is to go into alpha state. When you go into alpha state, you directly access your subconscious mind. And that's where you can put your programming or reprogram it again. I watched a video recently where they said, you're not actually reprogramming, you're programming for the first time your mind, because you were not conscious the first time this programming happened when you were a child. So in alpha state, if you haven't watched my video on how to go into alpha state fast and start manifesting, I'll put a link below. But there are many other methods that have been developed lately, such as theta healing, such as access consciousness, and these are all, I would group them under psychology group of methods that you can use to directly access your subconsciousness and change the programming inside of it. There's one method called rapid transformational therapy that is the signature method by Marissa Peer, UK's top psychotherapist. And one of our experts on Healnlearn.com, Lai Jung, practices this method, and she sees amazing results, especially in combination with nutritional coaching, which she also does. So if you have some sort of a weight loss problem, please refer to Lai Jung. Then access consciousness is also another method that falls under the energy psychology group of methods that help reprogram our minds. And Albena from Healnlearn.com does access consciousness. Basically, it accesses the energetic matrix, our energetic makeup, and sometimes through guidance of our conscious mind, and sometimes without any guidance, it actually clears the blocks. Now that I'm talking about clearing blocks, everything that is in our mind is also in our energy. And so we have blocks whenever our mind has focused on something, or has been forced to focus on a certain area that doesn't work well for us. So what is the root cause? What is the effect? I'm not going to go into this discussion. Basically, whatever is in your body and then in your mind, and then it's in your energetics. I often call it body, mind and spirit. But you can access practically any of these and influence your perception of the world through any level. Well, it really depends. Not everything you can access from any level, but let's take, for example, weight loss. You can alter it via your body. You can alter your weight via your mind, so the way you think about food, or you can go into energetic healing or spiritual healing and let somebody who's very adept at this clear the energetic block that is related to, you know, indulging in food or whatever. Maybe it's another health problem that you have that makes you gain weight. So here we arrive at tool number 2, which is the energetic healing. The energetic healing, as I said, breaks down patterns of thought that have been concentrated in the body, and they're seen as energetic blocks by the practitioners. We have a shaman, Joe, and an intuitive healer that is his partner, Cindy. And on the 5th of June 2019, so in 2 days, if you manage to watch this video before that, they have a free online clearing session, and you're welcome to come and join and register first on healnlearn.com at home study. So Joe and Cindy can remove certain energetic blocks if their guides allow them. So you don't, and the results are seen very quickly. You would not need to do anything in particular or undergo a special sort of hypnotherapy. And tool number 3 that is accessible to every one of you is using repetition of positive statements. I think I heard the first time about this method from a book from Louise Hay called You Can Heal Your Life or something like that. She has a lot of books. And she has also produced, before she passed away, audio programs with subliminal messages. And these are very good because subliminal messages basically work when you're in a state of relaxation, either in the state of alpha or while you're sleeping. Maybe your brain is in other brain wavelengths. And so it's easier for the message to access your subconscious mind. But anyhow, positive messaging needs 30 to 100 days to actually sink in your subconsciousness. And you need to be very persistent. Every morning, every evening at least. Sometimes you're even asked with some methods to repeat a few positive mantras a few times a day in order for this to sink in your subconscious mind. So how would you know what positive messages to put in your mind or where your problem is to begin with? Well, this is the answer. What is your problem? You know, if you say my problem is I can't keep a love relationship, then your positive message should revolve around I am able to keep, of course in the now, you know, you've heard many of these positive talks of how you should talk to yourself. Positive talk a few times a day on the topic that you're currently troubled with, whatever troubles you most. You know, sometimes there are many areas of life that don't work, and sometimes everything works. But it's very simple because once a block is resolved, let's say it's a block about not being worth it. If you believe you're not worth it, and this is one of the root causes of many problems, then you're probably not successful at work, then you're probably not successful at love either. Because if you're not worth it, nobody will see your worth, or if you believe you're not worth it. So this is just an example of a recognition of a block that you may have and how you can solve it. I just told you. Once again, let me remind you about the free online group clearing session by our shaman, the medicine man, Fox Dreamer, Joe Greenland, and Cindy Edgson. On Wednesday, 5th of June, 8 p.m. CET, subscribe on healnlearn.com, or rather register, also subscribe, on tab Home Study.